Question 1. In which British city did they form? Question 2. In what year did they first appear on New Faces? Question 3. On what record label were they on until 1976? Question 4. Who produced their first 3 albums? Question 5. What is their only number 1 in the UK charts? Question 6. What was their first album titled? Question 7. Pretty Little Angel Eyes and Under the Moon of Love were originally recorded by who? Question 8. Where did they have a night at in 1979? Question 9. What was the title of their second studio album? Question 10. Who were the 2 bass players in the original band? There we go, folks. That's the first 10 questions. How do you feel you've done? I guess you'll not know until you've got the answers. That'll be coming up soon. But what we're going to ask them to do first, Steve?
Please subscribe.
Yes, please do. If you're enjoying these quizzes, we'd love to do more for you. Here we go. How many seconds to the answers?
10.
Question 1. In which British city did they form? Leicester. Question 2. In what year did they first appear on New Faces? 1973. Question 3. On what record label were they on until 1976? Bell Records. Question 4. Who produced their first 3 albums? Mike Hurst. Question 5. What is their only number 1 in the UK charts? Under the Moon of Love. Question 6. What was their first album titled? Showaddywaddy. Question 7. Pretty Little Angel Eyes and Under the Moon of Love were originally recorded by who? Curtis Lee. Question 8. Where did they have a night at in 1979? Danny G's, of course. Question 9. What was the title of their second studio album? Step 2. Question 10. Who were the 2 bass players in the original band? Rod Dees and Al James.
Questions 11 to 20. Coming up soon. Question 11. On what record label were they on from 1977 to 1981? Question 12. Who was the first original member to leave the band? Question 13. What was their last top 10 hit in the UK? Question 14. Who were the 2 guitarists in the original band? Question 15. Who was the other vocalist in the band? Question 16. How many top 10 hits did they have in the UK? Question 17. What record label did they sign to in 1982? Question 18. What was their last single in the UK charts? Question 19. In what year did Dave step down from being lead vocalist? Question 20. Who is the only original member still playing with the band?
And that's it, folks. All 20 questions done and dusted. Just the answers to come. But before you do get the answers, please
Subscribe.
Please do, folks. Help us grow our channel. Here we go with the answers. 10 seconds.
Question 11. On what record label were they on between 1977 and 1981? Arista. Question 12. Who was the first original member to leave the band? Malcolm, the Duke, or Lord. Question 13. What was their last top 10 hit in the UK? Pretty Little Angel Eyes in 1978. Question 14. Who were the two guitarists in the original band? Russ Field and Trevor Oakes. Question 15. Who was the other vocalist in the band? Buddy Gask. Question 16. How many top 10 hits did they have in the UK? Appropriately, 10. Question 17. What record label did they sign to in 1982? RCA. Question 18. What was their last single in the UK charts?
Who put the bomb in the bomb, ba-bomb, ba-dum? Who put the ram in the ram-a-lam-a-ding-dong?
Well done, Joe. Who put the bomb? Question 19. In what year did Dave step down from being lead vocalist? 2011. Question 20. Who is the only original member still playing with the band? Romeo Challenger. So, Joe, what's your memories of Showaddywaddy?
Oh, I think I've got quite a few memories of Showaddywaddy. My mum first brought me an album of Showaddywaddy very early in the 70s when they first came out, probably about 75, which is early for me. And then I discovered them and I thought they're absolutely amazing. And when my mum got her house in Deansby, I had an attic room right at the top of the house and a little dancette. And she used to shout up to me, "Put the Showaddywaddy on!" And she would say, "Turn it up, I can't hear you." Well, the dancette didn't go that loud, did it really, Steve? You know, only had two little speakers on it. So I had to turn it up. And her biggest moment, my mum's and myself's, was we went to Skegness to Butlins one year, and when my kids were young, and Showaddywaddy were there on the Saturday night. It was absolutely amazing. And Dave Bartram was shouting to people, "If you want to come and dance with me, you've got to go and join the queue." And my mum's going, go on, you join us." So the two of us went up. Bear in mind, I was like probably in my 30s by then, and my mum was, well into her 60s. And up we both trotted and had a little jive with Dave Bartram on stage. And that's my biggest memory. There were real showmanships. As one big band, they each played their part, and they engaged with the audience. They wanted the audience to have a good time and know that they were giving that to you. And for me, that's what it did. It was really just the showmanship. And even at a young age, I realised that. And now Showaddywaddy is still in my heart even now.
Still going.
Steve bought me another album, a very old album, obviously, for my Christmas this year, and I couldn't wait to get it on Christmas Day, and all the memories just come flooding back. But I have seen them 4 or 5 times in various sort of like formats, even in the new format with the new singer. I've seen them in that, and to me, that they'll always be part of my teenage years.
Well, I've not got too much of them. I'm very good. I like rock and roll. I actually can remember the 1974 New Faces. Oh, hey, what's this? I think they'd Hey Rock and Roll, didn't they? And then the other thing is, it's only a very small thing. The drummer, Malcolm, he had a place called, we shan't announce what the full title of it, but
That's right. So we did, yeah.
It was called MFN.
It was MFN, yeah.
Up near Ilkeston, not far where we lived at the time, at Nottingham. I was actually, the reason I was there, I was sort of being tested to play drums for somebody. It didn't come out. It didn't happen. But Malcolm was actually there. I think we did have because he was a drummer as well. I think we did have a very brief word.
We did at the time. It was absolutely fantastic to meet somebody that had been there. But of course, as we know, Romeo's still drumming with them now. So, that's even brilliant. But, next week, folks, we've got another fantastic one for you.
And if we've talked a lot about Showaddywaddy, next week we're going to talk an absolute load more about Chuck Berry.
So do come back and visit us for Chuck Berry. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so that you can hear when we're going to be coming in with it. It'll be next Sunday. Have an amazing week.
Bye.
Bye.